Right guys, we're in Lucban. We came last night. It's early morning, I'm not sure what time it is. We didn't get here till 10:30 because we didn't start off until about 4:30, 25 to 5 in the afternoon. We should have started a bit earlier, but you know how things is in the Philippines, Filipino time. So we're going out. This is my very good friend at the back with the sunglasses on. That's what's your name again? Adrian. And this is his good friend Malcolm and Malcolm's wife. And you know who this is and who that is, and that's Connie. That's Adrian's wife. And where we're going? You'll have to speak up there. Villa Elba.
What we've got here is failure to communicate.
Whatever, that's where we're going anyway.
How about Dano, the one who drives?
Yeah, the handsome guy here is Edward. It's his van.
And then the second handsome.
He's been kind enough to bring us.
Say Matthew, hi.
And this little one here, Matthew. Oi, say hi. Hi. He's been kind enough to bring us in the van. I was pretty ill yesterday. I felt like dying. So when I got here last night, I was pleased to get out of the van and then go to sleep, to be honest, but then I had a bad night. So we're going to wherever it is we're going, whatever she said, and we'll show you what it's like there. And then later, Adrian's bought loads of little gifts from the UK, and he's also brought a big gift, so we'll show you what it is. But what we've noticed here as well is the last time we come here I forgot how cold the water is at the tap. It's freezing cold, and it's cooler here than what it is where we are in Naga, because it's pretty high up here. Oh, we're here, wherever it is. Oh, look. Villa Elma. See, if they spoke English here, I'd understood that. Adrian took us in the totally wrong direction. Typical Brit, eh? No sense of direction whatsoever. I don't know.
Let's go.
There you go. So this is a nice van, but trying to get in and out of it if you're a big guy like me, it's pretty difficult. Let's go. Come, oh, Dad, you know Dad now, do you? Oh, that's good.
Because
come on.
Is he saying horrible things about me?
No, not at all. I said you were Pogie.
Pogie?
Yeah.
No, but before, when we went in that entrance and we parked inside.
Yeah, you'll tell me anything. So just trying to make yourself look good, aren't you?
Something
I know.
Good luck. Something like that.
Good luck.
Mel, yung slippers niya, Mel.
So,
para makalakad siya.
Again, this is my very good friend Adrian from the UK. He's only been here 6 weeks, and part of them 6 weeks he went to South Korea.
Yeah.
Which was quite amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah, I went out there to see my daughter.
Oh.
Because my daughter's teaching in South Korea. She's been teaching there for a year now.
Mm.
And she just loves it out there. So I thought, well, I'm coming to the Philippines. South Korea's not far away, is it? Might as well go and have a look.
So how long is it since you were here last time? It seems a long time.
2 years.
2 years?
2 years. We left beginning of April. 2 years ago.
Yeah, you see, we were talking last night till from about 10:30 till midnight, wasn't it?
Like
yeah, something like that. And I said to him that not the last time, but the time before that, when I was talking to Adrian, he was telling me his plans, and his plans didn't include staying in the UK for 5 years with his wife to get a citizenship. But plans change, don't they? And he's decided.
It's not my choice.
No, I mean,
particularly. I mean, I could choose not to, and I could choose just to come back here and not get Connie the visa. The problem I've got is if I have to go back for anything, neither of my kids are married. You know, if I need to go back for something, I can't take Connie with me, and that is just an inconvenience.
Yeah, no,
I just don't want.
Because I know Adrian won't mind me saying this, but his financial position is he could move here tomorrow and stay indefinitely.
Yeah.
Because he's got 2 forms of income, which I'll obviously not mention, it's nobody's business, in the UK. So he could easily live here, no problem at all, and comfortably, by the way.
Yeah.
So
money is not the issue. It's just from Connie's point of view, I want her to have citizenship.
Right. So how difficult is it to get the citizenship for your wife if she's from the Philippines?
It's all about ticking the right boxes and jumping through the right hoops. So I mean, obviously when I first brought her over, she came over on a visitor's visa, because that's what we did then. We went over twice on a visitor's visa. Then I got her a visa so that we could get married. So basically it was like to come over to, there's a technical word and I can't remember the actual title, but it's, baby, what was the first visa we came over on?
A settlement visa.
A settlement visa, that's
And
right.
then
But that was with a condition of getting married within 6 months.
Right.
So we obviously
So you actually got married in the UK?
We got married in the UK.
Because most Filipinos want to be married in the Philippines so they can invite all the family, but...
That was the reason why we had the party last week.
Yeah.
To, you know, without going into all detail, we had a party last week because of our wedding and stuff.
Right,
We
so
invited all our friends.
let's get down to the nitty-gritty.
Yes.
What kind of costs are involved? Because she's got to be in the UK for 5 years before she'll get a citizenship.
Before she
and
can
you
get
can't,
indefinite leave to remain.
You can't leave the UK for any length of time, otherwise you've got to start all over again. Is that right?
I think it's a maximum of 180 days within those 5 years.
Right. Okay.
So, which is, you know, sounds a lot. It's probably 6 months, isn't it? 180 days, is that 6 months? I don't know, I can't work it out. But I mean, it's a reasonable amount of time, but it's surprising how the time goes.
So roughly, what do you think I'm not on about just visiting and stuff. The actual process, what do you think you've paid so far?
Probably about $5,000.
Bloody. Nelly swore there, guys. Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
See, I couldn't afford even that.
When we got the settlement visa, I think that was nearly £2,000.
Yeah.
Then we had to do further leave to remain, which is basically then converting the settlement visa to a spouse visa, which is what she's got now. And that was a further 1,200 quid, I think it was.
I don't understand why they make it so difficult for you to bring your wife into the country. I understand a little bit about, you know, women and men, I guess, trying to get into the country to get citizenship and blah blah blah, and then, you know, whatever. But just as a thought, people keep sending me messages saying, why don't you take your family back to the UK? One is, Mel does not want to live in the UK. Two is, I don't know, exactly.
Yeah.
If you can wake up, guys, look at this. If you could wake up and go to places like this every day, why would you want to live in the UK? You don't have to pay for gas central heating because you don't need central heating. It's cheaper to live here. Because I've got 2 kids, it will cost me. I will have to have a job or income of over 23,500 a year. Now, if you're from the UK, you'll understand what is about to come out of my mouth. There's no way you can walk into a job of £23,500 unless it's in banking, something like that, and it'd be a lot more, obviously.
Some specific skills that can.
That can do it.
Money.
Yeah,
I mean,
because you know yourself, if you go for a job 18,000 and above, you're going to have 10, 20, even more people after that particular job. Now, for me to go back into the industry I was in, where I was earning just under 28, I'd have to work my way up the ladder again, even though I've got the qualifications.
Just to clarify that, you either got to be earning either 18, 23 or whatever, depending on the kids. But also, if you've got £65,000 in the bank, so for instance you had, say you sold a house or something, and you put that in the bank, that would cover you. You wouldn't need to be earning anything.
Right, okay.
Well, I think it's 65, 62, something's around that sort of figure.
Yeah. But that has to be in the bank for the full 5 years of you going through the process. So there you go, guys. So yeah, you know, think about it.
that's what I've done.
I probably could get her in the UK then.
I'm in the fortunate position where I can put that money aside. But it's, you know, but a lot of people can't do that, you know.
But then what do I use for money to live in the UK once I mean, obviously my house is worth a lot more than that, but
that's right.
I'd use all the money I want to use here to buy some land and do the business venture I'm thinking of doing.
Well, unless you've got another pension, I mean, like me, well, fortunately I've got a personal pension that I've now got invested that now gives me an income.
Yeah.
You know, then I'm in the fortunate position that I can afford to live. You know, but it's not easy. There's nothing is easy. It's not easy, let me tell you.
Yeah.
And the thing with it is that her visa runs out in 2020. We've then got to do a further extension, which I think is going to cost another £2,500.
Yeah.
And once we've done that, she then applies for. That gives her. She then applies for indefinite leave to remain, which I'm not sure what the figures are on that yet, because it's likely to change.
Yeah, because you're not done spending yet, have you?
Yeah.
I mean, you've got a long way to go yet, haven't you?
And then once we've done, she's got indefinite leave to remain. We then get her citizenship. Citizenship's not that hard, but she has to do her English test, which is another thing they do.
Yeah, but she'll pass that because her English is good, isn't it?
Well, it's not just the English. They've got to know about the UK, so that there's questions that they ask that even I don't know the answer to. I have to look it up and think, what the heck is the answer to that? You know.
Well, nothing to do with what we're talking about, but Adrian showed me the car he's just bought. What is it, Adrian? A Volvo?
XC90.
Yeah, it's one of them big 4x4 things. Something I'd have loved to have had when I was in the UK. But you see, he's at a point of life now where he can enjoy the fruits of his labours.
40 odd years of my life. Self-employed since 1996, so I had a fairly successful business. So I've done all right out of it, you know. But it doesn't mean I'm rolling rich.
No.
It's just that I'm in a
No,
point
you're
where
not.
I can afford.
You're comfortable. You're comfortable.
I can afford to do the things
And
I need to do.
And he's amazing. He's been so good to me, Adrian, and also Mel's mum, because if you remember the freezer that Mel got bought, this is the guy that paid for it. Our good friend, yeah, thank you.
It's because we love you, really.
And the fact as well, he's one of our patrons as well, is amazing. He's also a patron. Yeah.
Am I?
No, you're not. Why you're not a patron? Was that subtle enough?
He'll be editing that bit out.
So this is interesting, guys.
The thing with it, Chris, just to say one other thing, the problem with it is that the rules are forever changing
As well.
So the thing is, what I'm telling you now may not be true in the next month, 6 months, because they can change the rules just like that, you know. And there's always new rules coming out all the time.
And they're never for the better, are they?
And the money goes up. Let me tell you, it never comes down.
Yeah.
It always goes up.
Let's have a look at these. These are amazing.
And let's say one thing: we won't even mention Brexit.
Brexit, yeah.
End of subject.
You know, I don't know if it was you or whatever told me that Brexit would probably have an impact on the exchange rate. And I didn't think it would, but I think it has.
It goes up and down.
Yeah, but it's never been as low as this for quite a while.
Not for a while.
I mean,
the other week it was up to 70 a couple of weeks back.
Was it?
Yeah, it was up to
I never saw that 72. One. I must have missed it.
72.
That was when they were talking about there was going to be a Brexit.
Yeah.
And then now there isn't a Brexit, kind of. It's dropped again.
But I think just to finally finish it, once Brexit is sorted, whichever way it goes,
it'll start going up
then things will settle down again. But it's just, at the moment, it's just turmoil.
So let's have a talk to Malcolm, because you've been here for like nearly 3 weeks.
This is my second week.
Second week. And you live back in the UK, and your wife lives here.
With me.
Oh no, is she in the UK?
She's with me in the UK.
All right.
She's been there 11 years now. She's been
All
living
right.
in the UK.
Well,
11
what's
years.
this about where you were apart?
She used to live in Chertsey in Surrey.
Mm-hmm.
She used to done a job down there, and we'd have to commute at weekends. I was in Northampton, she was in Chertsey.
All right.
So she was working.
So, how long have you been together, and how did you meet your wife?
Oh, I've met her. She used to work. She used to work near where I live in Northampton, and that's how we met. And then she wanted a better job, so she moved down to Chertsey, which gave her a better job.
So when did you meet her? How long ago?
Oh, 2012.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you've
we've
been
known
married a
each
while
other
then.
quite a few years.
Yeah. That's cool. So what's your plans then, Malcolm? What's your
Save.
Yeah, because Malcolm's younger than me. I know you won't believe this, but he's younger than me. No, I'm probably messing. He's 54. 54 and I'm 58. So he's got even longer to draw his pension. And like he says to me, do you have to be 66 or 67? I think I'm in the 67 category before I can draw my pension. So what have I got, 9 years, something like that? So I'm way off drawing my pension, guys. Way off. But anyway, we'll have a look round. There's animals and stuff here. It looks really nice. But it's a weekday, guys, so that's why there's not many people here. But look at these. Look at these. See this handsome hunk here? That's Edward. These are made out of wood and metal. That's wooden. It looks metal, but it's wood. It's amazing. Really good.
It's empty because they knew you were coming, so they made sure.
So they cleared everybody out,
Yeah.
so I get the VIP treatment. I understand.
Joke, Lang. Joke.
Yeah. I mean, Malcolm, when he realised I was going to be here, he was so excited, bless him. You know, I'm going to meet the Brit in the Philippines, and then
We all bow down to it.
and then he met me, and there was this anticlimax. All of a sudden, is that it? Is that the Brit in the Philippines? My God. Yeah. Straight to the toilet, guys.
Because you look like a, you know.
Yeah. Yes, I know. I'm so handsome. Yeah. Oh, this is good. So that it's no good asking. Huh? Every time we've come to this place, it's always been raining.
This is only a little bit of it. There's a lot more to look at.
Yeah, cool.
So this is bigger than the...
Has there been live animals here then, or what?
No, they keep dogs in some of these cages.
All right.
Super, ano, Batman.
bigger than the other
Batman.
with a Jesus.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, this is just the top bit.
This is really cool.
Okay. See all the river and
Really cool. It is.
I know I've got diarrhea, but it's a bit.
It's thundering and the sky's turning black.
Yeah, I'll probably have a quick shower.
Like I say, every time I've come here, it's been pouring down with rain. And as I said before, I went to get washed in the morning, and my God, normally when I put the cold water over my head in Naga, it takes me breath away, but this really took me breath away. I mean, look at all the plants and stuff. It's really nice, I like it. Now I would guess when there's a lot more people here, they're selling food and different stuff. But last time we come, we visited some waterfalls. Then we went to a place where there's a great big statue of Jesus on a hill. You had to walk up a mile of steps. The name deserts me, obviously, because you know what my memory's like, don't you? And with this being a Catholic country, is it 90% Catholic? I believe it is. Look at that roof. That's an unusual roof. It looks like thick slate. But look at all the plants. This is how I want my land to be when I get some land, because I've got this plan, guys, and it's amazing. And when we get round to it, God willing, hopefully I will get round to it. I mean, I don't kick the bucket. This is how I'm going to landscape it with all these lovely plants.
Have you told them how much it costs to get in here?
No.
100 pesos each.
100 each?
Yeah.
Oh, so I owe you some money.
No, you don't. Shut up. That's not why I mentioned it.
Yeah, right. Hey.
I just so your subscribers know if they come here.
No, I know. I'm only messing, God.
I know.
You see, me and him, we get on so well because his humour is exactly the same as mine, which is pretty sick because my humour is very childish. And we get on so well. You know, I can say whatever I want to him, he can say whatever he wants, and you know, it's water off a duck's back. Can you hear the thunder?
I think it's going to rain. Probably wise to stay up here.
Yeah, it's
So
gonna.
you can get under cover.
It's gonna pour it down.
Rain.
But the air here, guys, as well, it smells so fresh, which I've noticed. But back in Naga, it's really humid, and here there's just a little breeze, and it's making it even cooler.
I am going to do some, but it's wise. Because I've done a lot of video here before.
Oh, yeah. I forgot to mention, Adrian and Connie have got their own channel.
Yeah.
And what's the name of the channel?
Lions roaring in the morning sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Birds chirping